They coming, they on the way.
TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Shout out to these guys at Players Choice for bringing up a really good point that I think we've made before, but they really honed it in about Kawhi Leonard and pressure.
That now for like what, the entirety of the 2020 decade, or maybe even starting in 2019, he just goes around from team to team, hopping on deep squad after deep squad. Or if it's not team to team, the franchise makes sure whatever franchise he's on, make sure that he has a good, competent roster damn near every year, and he wins a 2019 championship just hopping on an already ready squad. 2020, they losing the bubble after he joined another all ready to go team and brought PG. 2021, they got bounced. 2022,
already ready to go team.
And yeah, in 2020, they were 40-some win team,
Kawhi?
and they brought
he is.
And Ron, on top of that, not only is the roster good, but they also can cover up from not playing in the regular season over and over and over and over and over again.
That just happened.
In 2025, the Clippers are about to have one of the deepest 10-man rosters in the entirety of the league, but for some reason, Kawhi has no pressure of winning ever. It's always KD got to get it done. LeBron got to get it done.
You know what this is,
Luka
right?
Got to get it done. All these other players got to get it done with these good rosters. Kawhi is over there chilling, not playing in the regular season, missing over half the season. Got one of the best rosters in the league now, and there's no pressure. Nobody's saying Kawhi has to do anything.
That's really great commentary by Players Choice. Really good, if I say so myself. And hate to break it to y'all, you sound like AllBall. Fuck out of here. Just
how long ago I said that?
Listen, just tell them to like, share, comment, and subscribe from where you got it from. We did y'all the favor by playing that shit, because y'all know we know y'all watch. Tune in. AllBall. Stuck with a point. We've been saying this. We've been kind of sick of Kawhi Leonard, but he keeps reeling us back in somehow. And he does this by ducking the smoke, apparently. He lives beneath the smoke. Is this true? And what do you feel about what this gentleman just said?
For one, let me just first say, AllBall TV, we've said this about 2 years ago. I used to be on live all the time, Fabian, you can attest, and people used to roast me. That comment he just made was 100% correct. And I've said this for a couple years now. I don't know what it is about Kawhi Leonard, but there's no pressure for him to do anything. Never. Every year, Kawhi Leonard, every season Kawhi Leonard comes up, nobody says anything about the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard having the pressure to win a championship. Ever. Ever. I don't know what it is. He might be the real-life boogeyman. The NBA world, the social media world, the basketball world, the world period, for some reason, is afraid to apply pressure to Kawhi Leonard. I don't know what it is anymore. But for me, I'm tired of hearing KD, LeBron, Curry, now Joker. Now it's probably going to be SGA. They laugh about our Knicks. We make fun of Jason Tatum. But nobody talks about Kawhi Leonard. Nobody. You go to Toronto, you win a championship. Now, I'm going to say this. What he did in Toronto was legendary. He played very well. So whether it was a ready-made team, remember, I had that argument too, Fabian. I'm like, yo, you went to a team that was a first, second, third seed. They kept hitting the wall, and you was that piece to get them over the hump. But that was a great roster. But he played very well. But come on, bro. Now y'all add Bradley Beal. You got James Harden. Zubac then went to a whole nother level. You added the young man from Utah. Brook Lopez is there. You re-signed a couple guys. You have Ty Lue as a head coach. Why are there no talks about the pressure of Kawhi Leonard having to bring a championship for the first time to the Clippers? When he first went to LA, he did the commercial. And remember, he was driving the car, and the keychain, they showed that purposely. It had the crown on it. So was that meaning you the king of LA? Bro, you never been to a conference finals with them. Paul George did. Listen, I don't know what it is, but that young man, big shout out to their platform, 100% correct. Like I said, injured, hurt, I don't know, but you get to duck the smoke in the regular season. You just get to duck the smoke. You just get to get your money, enjoy your life, and have no type of pressure. I don't understand. And if I'm LeBron's and KD's, I'm mad at that. I'm sending my PR people to talk to the networks and the social media platforms. Put some pressure on that nigga. Yo, it's insane, Fabian, but I don't get it. I don't get it. And this is why when you talk about the greats, his name doesn't come up. It's always, if he was fully healthy, he would be this. We know how great Kawhi Leonard is and can be and was. But for me, you know, when you talk about GOAT status, when you talk about top tier, when you talk about just guys that's on a whole nother level, he can't get brought up in that because, bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I want to see this year when they start talking about the NBA, when preseason started happening, when you start having the odds, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. I want to see these networks and these social media platforms, what type of pressure y'all going to put on Kawhi Leonard? Are we still going to say LeBron has to win this year? Are we still going to make fun of my Knicks? Are we going to pressure SGA and the OKC Thunder to repeat? What are we going to do? Are we just going to once again let Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers fly under the radar? I don't understand, Fabian, but I totally 100% agree. I said this a while ago. I don't understand. I really don't. I would love to talk to, and I'll let you cook. I would love to talk to, you know, somebody from an ESPN, a Fox Sports, or even a big name on social media and really ask them, why don't y'all put pressure on Kawhi Leonard? Like, seriously. Even if y'all didn't get Bradley Beal, y'all say when he's healthy, he's one of the best. We still think Luka has to win a championship. We make fun of AD. I want to know, why does people not put pressure on Kawhi Leonard, bro? I think that's $1 million question. And if a person can answer that, you should be able to get $1 million into your bank account. If you have the right answer, that should be a question. What's that show? How to Be a Millionaire?
Right.
That should be the question to be a millionaire. Why doesn't anybody put any pressure for Kawhi Leonard year after year, season after season to win a championship? But at this point, Fabian, I don't know why that is.
Kawhi's always dug smoke. It's not who he is. He's had the injury bug, and just his career has been controversial everywhere he went. San Antonio, he was beefing with Greg Popovich. You could point to, you know, Steven Jackson saying Popovich runs his organization like a boot camp or whatever it is. But he's always done that. He's always stayed low key. He went to Toronto, and Nick Nurse, they had a conversation, and he told Nick Nurse, like, yeah, you got me for 1 year, bro. He basically told him, you got 10 months with me, brother. So then he gets traded to LA, and in the fashion that he did it to bring Paul George over there, that's where I think, you know, he does deserve this smoke. Because you did it the same way KD and Kyrie and these guys did. Paul George, same thing. But that's where we start to see the differences. Kawhi Leonard doesn't talk, bro. LeBron James, you talk too much. Kyrie Irving, you talk too much. KD, you talk too much. Paul George, you talk too much. You guys wrote a check y'all couldn't cash. I don't care if it's the bubble ring. I don't care whatever it is. Kawhi didn't win in the bubble ring, but he's not coming out here talking about how many championships we're going to win. No. I'm going to let y'all paint whatever narrative you want. I'm going to make my $50 million. I'm going to be the boogeyman, and he just plays ball when he can. And this is in front of all the adversity. Ty Lue doesn't like the fact that he can't control when his star player is going to play. Ty Lue can't even control that, and he still gets away with murder. Why? Because I move in silence, baby. I'm not doing all that yapping like you guys. I'm out Derrick Rose looking at LeBron and Dwight Howard over here jumping up and down at the All-Star game. Kawhi ain't doing that, man. Give me my $50 million, though. I'm going to get this $50 million because you're going to put my face on the side of this stadium like a billboard so you can sell extra tickets. Because without me, you ain't selling that shit. So he knows both sides of the game. I can't be mad at Kawhi Leonard, man. So I got frustrated last year, but we know for a fact if he wasn't injured like that, LeBron would be in trouble. KD would be in trouble. He's the boogeyman, man. The best two-way player. The best two-way player I've seen since Jordan. Might be. Unless we count Hakeem. But Jordan was still in the league, late 90s. Hakeem was since Mike. Best two-way player? Just from what we saw.
Fully healthy. Mike, Hakeem, and Kawhi, greatest two-way players ever.
Oh, Kareem is up there. Again, you know my guy, Moses Malone. Nobody talks about him. I guess Wilt, all those guys beforehand, but who's in this category? And then we just go to perimeter players. Kobe's gonna make his, you know what I'm saying? LeBron is in that conversation. But who else is in this conversation? That's why it's like almost disrespectful, AllBall, but he's very slick. You gotta respect the slickness.
But you made a great point. Just real quick.
Oh, Duncan, I'm sorry. We always forget that, man. Tim Duncan, one of the greatest two-way players of all time. Correct, Bates Kez.
Now, I agree, but I'm going to say something that's going to ruffle some feathers. Duncan, Kobe, you name a couple other guys. None of them was as good as Kawhi Leonard defensively at his peak.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.